At that moment, the husband returned to the bedroom, secretly added tranquilizers to his wife's glass of water, and handed it to her. He had no idea that this glass of water was the key to solving the mystery. The woman slept restlessly. She was awakened by a strange noise. Turning around, she saw the wardrobe moving, as if something inside was trying to push the door shut. She rushed forward to stop it, but couldn't resist the mysterious force. She thought she would be trapped in the bedroom. Suddenly, the door was pushed open from the outside, and a hand holding a knife reached in. She stood up in fear and tried to close the door, but didn't expect it to slam shut after a strong push. The woman slumped in a chair, still in shock, thinking she might escape through the window, only to find the window had turned into a wall. A knife appeared behind her, slashing through the air, tearing her pajamas. She suddenly woke up. It had seemed like a nightmare, but her pajamas were truly torn. Outside, the boy was stuck on the swing, holding the father's photo. The empty swing began to shake. At the same time, the plane piloted by the father began shaking violently. All the instruments in the cockpit failed. Fortunately, the wife arrived in time and steadied the swinging swing. At that moment, the husband's plane also returned to stability. But the wife didn't see the photo and missed the chance to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, the boy was playing with a doll. Suddenly, he grinned grimly, pulled out a pair of scissors, and cut the doll's neck. The woman was looking everywhere for her son. Suddenly, she saw him holding a painting against his stomach. The painting showed a woman stabbing a man with a knife. In a trance, the woman began to remember something. She had an ex-husband who had controlled her with drugs. She had stabbed him to death to free herself. The woman was terrified. She couldn't believe she might be a murderer. The husband came back. The woman told him she had killed someone. But her husband acted like he didn't hear. He kept comforting her and again spiked her drink with tranquilizers. But she unexpectedly woke up. Her husband was gone. She went out to look for him and heard a sound in the basement. There, she found him smashing the wall. At that moment, she finally realized something was wrong. She asked her husband what he was doing. It turned out she had never killed her ex-husband. The current husband had done it, to get her. He had hidden the body in the wall. The house had originally belonged to the ex-husband. Afraid of being discovered, the new husband bought the house and moved in. As a result, the entire family suffered. Shocked by the truth, the woman impulsively beat her husband to death with a dog's skull. She quickly regained her senses and decided to hide his body in the wall. Just then, a mouse jumped out and crawled into her skirt. She screamed. Once it ran off, she stubbornly threw the body into the wall. She thought everything was over. Then a cabinet flew toward her. Inside, there was only a knife. She saw her own hand reach for it, then slit her throat. The son seemed to know nothing. He calmly prepared refreshments, chatted with invisible friends, and played on his favorite swing.